right. Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, all honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Akakodash. All right, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect Akim across the globe that are doing the work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. All right, this is Daniel Abba.
I'm Noah Allah.
All right, Lord, coming back at you with another edifying video. All right, and we just got back from class, and today in class we watched a movie called The Birth of a Nation. All right, I saw this movie when I first came into the truth with the Akim, and it's a must-see. You know, if you brothers haven't seen it, definitely go and watch it. But basically, it's about Nat Turner, all right, which is a real person, all right, that he knew the Bible and the scriptures, and basically he led a rebellion against the slave masters, all right. And through the Spirit, I speak as a man. I believe, hey, Nat Turner, you know, he was a man of the Lord. Through the Spirit, I speak as a man. You know, we'll find out, who he was in his past life, all right. But I believe he was a prophet, all right. But without further ado, do you have any points you want to bring out?
Yeah, the movie, it was a sad movie, but this is all what Esau has done to our people, and what he has done to Nat Turner, all right. He has to pay for that at the end of the day, all right. And then right now, of course, we can't put our hands on Esau right now, but we gotta wait upon the Lord until he rises up to the prey. All right, it says Zephaniah 3:8. It says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey." And yeah, we sure do want to get our lick back. We want to put our hands on Esau, but we can't do that right now because we're just we're just men. All right, we don't have the spiritual power just yet. All right.
Yeah, during that time, it's not the time yet. We gotta wait on Yahweh Shai. Prophecies still have to be fulfilled. We were taken here to America to be put in slavery, for going off, man. Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, and covenants. So hey, the Lord put Esau over us as a punishment. So it wasn't time, to lead a rebellion yet. The Lord still had to put us through slavery. And that's why the rebellion that Nat Turner, did, it didn't, what's the word I'm looking for? It didn't prosper, He did get far, but then, the Lord, stopped it, because, hey, it's not time, But, hey, the time is coming soon, Hey, Yahweh Shai is on his way back. Hey, vengeance belongeth unto Yahweh Shai, I will repay, man. So, hey, Yahweh Shai is coming back with vengeance.
Yeah, it says, "Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." And the Lord is, you can see that the Lord is, starting to make that happen, right? He's getting all these spirits created for vengeance ready, all right? You got Esau divided against himself right now here in the United States, all right? You got Jake getting stirred up and seeing the moves that Esau is making, by ICE gathering up and afflicting our people, all right? And the Lord is gonna have fire being kindled before the missiles come, all right, here on this earth.
I got one in the book of First Maccabees, the 2nd chapter, and verse 50. And watching the movie, it also reminded me of the book of Maccabees. All right, when Antiochus Epiphanes, after what Alexander the Great died, evils are multiplied. Then Andrew, what's his name? Epiphanes,
It was
Epiphanes.
Antiochus.
Yes, I said Andrew. Antiochus Epiphanes started ruling, and basically he wasn't letting the Israelites do the circumcisions, follow the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, and Matthias took his 5 sons, and led a big rebellion, man. All right, and this is First Maccabees, second chapter. All right, verse 50. Now therefore, my sons, be zealous for the law. All right, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. All right, and when you watch the movie, towards the end when they led the rebellion, man, hey, they were ready to die, man. All right, they're those men. All right, Judites, they were ready to put their life on the line. All right, they were tired of Esau, their slave master, man. All right, because under Esau rulership, man, they weren't allowed to read the Bible. All right, they weren't allowed to read at all. They weren't allowed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. They were locked up in chains, so they were done, man. So they led the rebellion. So basically, the Book of Maccabees reminded me of the movie a little bit, we filter everything to the scriptures, That was it. You have a piece?
Yeah, the time is gonna come where Esau's gonna have to pay for what he has done, because not only that Esau killed Nat Turner and did some horrible shit to him after his death. They flayed his body, all right, they dismembered his body, and then basically they try to make a mockery out of him after his death. But Esau, he also killed the prophets as well. All right, Esau, Esau, even unto this day, is still afflicting our people, and he's gonna have to pay for all the shit that he even has done in his past lives too. All right, but it says Revelations 18:6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. And Esau is not gonna go unpunished for all the stuff that he has done to our people, unto the Israelites.
Yeah,
right.
Seeing the one scene of the movie, slavery was out of all the tribes, Judah went to slavery. The worst, man. They had it the worst. To this day, they have it the worst. But that one scene in the movie where those slaves, they didn't want to eat anymore, so they were like starving themselves to death. But the slave masters need the slaves to keep working the fields. So you saw that one when he was tied up and shit, his hands and his feet, and they had his mouth. They knocked out his tooth, and they just force fed him whatever I don't know what it was, but it looked disgusting. And that shit's real, man. That shit's real. They force fed our people, man. And Esau's gonna have to pay the double, man. He's gonna have to do double the cut, man. Hey, slavery was so bad to the point where Judah, they were starving themselves to death, man. They didn't want to live anymore, man. All right. So hey, imagine how much more Esau, man. In the kingdom, man. He's gonna go through hardcore slavery punishment, man. 1,000 years, man. So, and that's hard, man. Fucking not eating, man. Shit. But people, Judah was willing to die, man.
Yeah, and watching that movie right there, it goes to show you why you shouldn't, trust the enemy. Right? It goes to show you why you shouldn't even have sympathy for the so-called white man, because hey, at the end of the day, Esau ain't for you, Jakes. Right? Even to this day, and what Esau is doing right now is he's revealing his heart. Right? He's showing his true colors. He's showing the devil that he is to you, Jakes. And then right now he's about to come down with great wrath.
I got another. First Peter 3:14. But if you suffer for righteousness' sake, all right, happy are ye. All right, so hey, Yahushai, and also the one scene, where Nat Turner, he turned himself in. The Edomites were punching him, spitting on him, and they were taking him to get hung. And basically reminded me of Yahushai, man. Yahushai came on this world. He did the right thing. He taught the truth, man. He gave our people hope. He showed the way, all right, and he had to suffer for righteousness' sake, man. He was persecuted, man, all right. Happy are ye, and be not afraid of the terror, neither be troubled. So, hey, happy are you, man, all right, because hey, you're doing something right, man, all right. And hey, some of us might be persecuted, man. Hey, Esau's gonna grab some of us up, man. And hey, it says it in Revelations. Hey, they're gonna put us through the guillotine. But hey, when you're going through all that, man, hey, you gotta see the bigger picture. You gotta see the vision in the back of your head, man. You know, why you're doing this, man. All right, I'm doing this to be saved for my people, for Yasharala, man. Because I believe for the kingdom of Yasharala to come, man. That's why I'm doing this, you know. So happy are ye, man, you know, because, hey, this place is temporal. And, hey, Esau's on his way out, man. All right. You had another one? I thought I got one real quick. So Matthew 5:11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you. All right, and hey, these people hate us, man. All right, these people hate us. This world hates us. Esau hates us, especially the elite. All right, 2/3 of our own people hate us, man, for preaching the truth. Persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you for my Salakia. And shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So, hey, it's a blessing, man. All right. I'm gonna go on verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So, hey, persecution is coming, man. We're about to be persecuted, man. Because they were calling upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai. They see our videos on YouTube. They see us out on the line, man. So, hey, it's coming, man. The servant is not greater than his master. And hey, Yahweh Shai is the master, man. Right? And hey, we're the Lord, her servant, you know.
I got something to back that up. It was John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Yeah, you know, this world, they truly just hate Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright, because we, you know, of the hopeful elect are just doing is we're preaching the Lord's word. Right? That's all we're doing. Right? And then these people, even our own people, they rebel against, you know, the Lord's word. Verse 19. If you were of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. And that's right. That's what's coming down as well. You know, the Lord got persecuted, and the same thing is going to happen, to his elect. We're about to be persecuted. We're about to be, demonized, by Esau. Right?
Watching that movie too goes to show you that, hey, these elites, so whoever created that movie, they know that, hey, they know the truth, they know that Esau is a so-called, or the white man is Esau, and they know that the Negro, Hispanic, Native American are the Israelites, man, alright? There was a lot of truth to that movie. You had another piece?
Yeah, I'd just like to add to that, but yeah, Esau, he definitely got us on a watch list, so ain't no doubt about that. They're gonna persecute us real soon. You're gonna see yourself on the news one day, and all of a sudden, now you're gonna be made as a target.
But if you don't have anything else, I'm gonna close it out with this one last precept. Yeah. So, Book of Ezekiel 25 and verse 12. All right, and this is one of my favorite precepts, and it reads, "Thus saith Yahweh power, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them." And watch that movie, man. You see the gruesome things that Esau had did to the tribe of Judah, man. All right, Esau lynched our people. They fucked us up. They fucked them up real bad, man. All right. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. So, hey, Esau's gonna have to pay for what they had done, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna cut off Esau, man. Verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. All right, so hey, we're gonna get our payback, man. All right, hey, the Lord is gonna get his payback on Edom and Esau, the so-called white man, using Israel, man. Not yet, man. We just have to wait for Yahweh Shai to come back, but not yet. And they shall do to Edom, they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. All right, and hey, we're not gonna have any sympathy, no compassion on you, Edomites, man. All right, we're gonna do according to the Lord's anger, hey, we're gonna fuck you, Edomites up, man. We're gonna put you to work. All right, you know, hey, we're gonna whip you. All right, and hey, the Lord's gonna put it in our spirit not to have sympathy on you, man. All right. Mm-hmm. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh, power. And hey, they're gonna know that they fucked up, man. They know that they're gonna know that they fucked up by touching the tribe of Judah, all the tribes, man, especially Judah, man. Because that's the Lord's chosen people, man. The people that came here in slave ships and were sold in auctions, right, and put in hardcore slavery. Those are the real Jews of the Bible, as well as in Hispanics and Native Americans. We're the real Israelites, according to the Bible, man. They're gonna know that they fucked up for touching us, touching the apple of the Lord's eye, and hey, they're gonna know that that hey, we're the Lord's chosen people, man. They're gonna know the Lord's vengeance, man. Once hey, they feel you know, the slavery, you know, those whips, man. You know, hey, they're gonna be like, damn, you know. But you had anything else?
Yeah, no, it's basically.
But you know, it's a good movie. Definitely watch Birth of a Nation. That turn is about a true story, man. You know, yeah, man. But with all that, all praises and honors and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect. Till next time, Shalom, Abba, and Kwam Yisrael.